This week on Cal High Sports Bay Area, we start the season with a full slate of football games, including San Ramon Valley and Los Lomas. San Leandro meets Foothill, and action from this summer's Charlie Wiedemeyer All-Star Game.
We have first week volleyball action. We begin our special season-long inside look at the De La Salle football team and the story of the Clayton Valley football star and what he's gone through to play for the Ugly Eagles this season. The 14th season of Cal High Sports Bay Area starts right now.
There's nothing that can measure your heart.
People are going to have you at the beginning, and then you come back, and you show us how we start. This is the culmination of athletic for all of us. This is the best that we'll ever be.
Welcome to Cal High Sports Bay Area here at the Silver Creek Sportsplex. I'm Robert Braunstein.
And I'm Marissa Levis. Welcome to the new season, and we have lots of exciting new stuff to tell you about as we go along tonight. We begin this week with NCS football as the regular season kicked off this week, and we have a great matchup to start the season. James Logan is playing an independent schedule again this season with the Wright brothers highlighting a talented squad. Those Wright brothers can fly.
They can really fly, that's right. The Colts taking on a Tennyson squad featuring outstanding senior quarterback Christian Silva, who took the Lancers into the playoffs last season. Tennyson traveling to James Logan Friday night. The band is playing, and that means football is on at James Logan High School as the Colts prepare to host the Tennyson Lancers. First drive, the Colts throwing. The pass is deep down the sideline, but intercepted by opposing quarterback Christian Silva, but the Lancers did not capitalize. Next drive in the red zone, Rogelio Reyes
back to pass for the Colts. He fakes the handoff to tailback Amari Davis, keeps it himself straight up the gut into the end zone untouched. It's a 7-0 Colts lead. James Logan at it again. Reyes back to pass, throwing a fade to the corner of the end zone, and it's hauled in with an amazing grab by Nashawn Wright, and Tennyson can't believe it. Second half now, Amari Davis takes the punt at midfield, does a little stutter stepping, a little bit more dancing, makes a couple of men miss, and he is off to the races. Amari Davis, no one going to catch him. He might run out of the building. He's still going. Ensuing kickoff, Juan Valencia tries to get something going for the Tennyson Lancers. He finds a hole and starts to take off down the sideline before he is put down hard at midfield, and the Lancers did not score there. Fourth quarter action now. Logan starting to pour it on. Rays hits receiver Donovan Kimball on a little slant. He busts through a couple of arm tackles and turns on the afterburners. And that'll do it as the James Logan Colts go on to win this game. A final score of 39-0. Rogelio Reyes with a big game for the Colts.
Lucy Wiedemeyer and the rest of the crowd ready to go for the kickoff of the 41st annual Charlie Wiedemeyer game. Lots of passing to start. Drew Brown with a nice completion from the south, but the north answers Dominic Sable to an open Aaron Tillack. However, it's Branham's Luke Morin with the QB keeper. 7-0 South. The South still not done in the second. Tajil Johnson with a pick six to give his squad a 14-0 lead, and the South would carry the momentum into the half. Dominic Sable trying to get the North on the board with the completion of Christian Rita, but both third. Fourth quarter, North down by 2 TDs. Sable connects with Tillack in the end zone to pull with an 8 extra point. No good. However, this day belonged to the South. Nicholas McMurray from Live Oak applying the pressure, and he gets the sack. Look at those muscles right there. And the South takes back the bragging rights from the North with a final of 14-6. Luke Morin from Branham talks about how special it was to play in his final high school game.
2 weeks that we had together, we really came together and worked as a team, and it showed on the field, definitely. Chairs and bleachers all the way up, the booth and everything. Unbelievable. It was unbelievable. We came out here and just kind of in awe, jaws dropped and everything. It was awesome. Contra Costa County Sports is brought to you by StatMed Urgent Care. The right care, right now. The Alhambra Bulldogs get ready to take the court in their opener against the hosting Ignacio Valley Warriors. Early action, Lexi Swenson sets it across the court to Sophia Olsen, and she smashes it through the block attempt to open a big Bulldog lead. Swenson in the right spot again, this time setting it up for Haley Jones, who puts it down for one of her 7 kills on the night. The first set goes to the Dogs. Second set, Leslie Rufner puts up a big hit but is rejected by Azalea of the Warriors. Alhambra would get right back at it, though. A bump from Sienna Ballot over to the dangerous Olsen-Jones combo, and it is blasted through the defense for another kill. Later in the set, Olsen this time gives it up to Alexis Hammer, and she does her name some justice, hammering it home, and the Dogs would take their second straight set. Third game, Carissa Wildback gets a bump from Rufner, and she sends it cross-court to Gabby Chase, who tips it right over the blockers into the perfect spot for the point. Alhambra would get at it again. Mackenzie Salva setting up the give-and-go to herself for another tip-in over the wall that finds no man's land, and the Bulldogs win this one, getting off to a fast start on the season.
We're thrilled to have Muir Orthopedic back in the show again this season to bring us good information on sports injuries. Here's Dr. Charles Preston with this week's health tip.
Hi, I'm Dr. Charles Preston, sports medicine specialist at Muir Orthopedic Specialists. I encourage all athletes starting high school to begin a weight training program. The one thing freshmen have when they enter high school is a lot of mobility and typically lack some stability. As such, weight training programs should be building the foundation in the athlete. That includes early foundation work, stability work, and to give you an example, a freshman has to be able to do push-ups, then bench press a bar, then add weight, and build up in a pyramid type fashion to become stronger and stronger. As long as these principles are adhered to, young athletes can be in the gym and be involved in weight training programs to become stronger, faster athletes.
Each week we bring you the Players of the Week, brought to us in a wrap, produced by the Hip Hop Department at the Rica Center.
No game last week, so the first Play of the Week wrap will come next week.
Absolutely. Coming up, it's the Togo's Monster Game, San Leandro battling Foothill.
And the Clayton Valley football star taking the losses in his life to victories on the field. Our Stevens Creek Toyota Spirit of Achievement story is next.
Muir Orthopedic Specialists, the leader in innovative sports medicine, is proud to present its new 46,000 square foot facility in Walnut Creek. This new leading-edge facility combines high-tech equipment, an Olympic weightlifting area, indoor turf field for training and rehab, and expanded physical therapy facilities. The new Muir Orthopedic facility features efficient and personalized check-in, spacious reception areas, and on-site digital x-rays for fast results. For the best care for your treatment and recovery, visit the doctors at Muir Orthopedic Specialists.
The Rika Center for Human Enhancement offers a range of programs in the athletic fitness department designed to train athletes of all ages and abilities. Our programs range from Rise Up for student athletes 9 and older to Pinnacle and team training sessions for more advanced athletes with a specific far-reaching goal. Or sign up for Core and get a customized workout plan designed for whatever intensity or ability level you want to achieve. From Pinnacle to Core, the Rika Center has a program to help you achieve your goals. So it's simple. If you've got goals, come to the Rika Center.
It's a new season at Stevens Creek Toyota, and we're proud to present this year's all-star lineup. Like home run deals on Camry, the original Swagger Wagon Sienna, and our #1 player, better than par, Prius. Plus experience genuine Toyota service in our state-of-the-art facility. They're all here, your hometown champs, only at Stevens Creek Toyota San Jose. Visit us online at StevensCreekToyota.com.
We are back at the Silver Creek Sportsplex, where the Foothill Falcons opened their season after a terrific campaign last year. The Falcons finished 9-3, going deep into the NCS playoffs. Breaking news.
What?
Here, head coach Matt Sweeney has a new football/baseball cap.
He's got a new cap?
New cap.
Yeah, he just worked that thing in.
Yeah.
He could get money for that. He should auction it off.
Auction, for
It's
sure.
very
On Cal
valuable.
High Sports.
That's right. The Falcons taking on a San Leandro squad undefeated in league last season. This year, San Leandro is Amari Land, with junior tailback Amari Land looking to do big things. San Leandro at Foothill in the Togo's monster game. Marissa was there.
Foothill is poised to make another strong run this season, even though they are without two of their star players from last year, quarterback Kyle Currens and wide receiver/cornerback Isaiah Langley. However, they do return 9 starters on defense and 5 3-year varsity seniors, including running back Isaiah Floyd, wide receiver Ruben Mercado, and fullback/middle linebacker Cash Connolly, to name a few. On the other side, San Leandro's quarterback Ricky Walker will heavily rely on his tight end Jahari K and the ground game led by Omari Land and Jermaine Jackson. It's the first Friday Night Lights game of the season, and I spoke with Matt Sweeney, Robert, and we will not be getting his hat for an auction on Cal High Sports. He wants it for another season, so we might as well now just get to the Togo's monster action. Not so fast. I got the lowdown, and bids can start coming in for Sweeney's hat at $1 million. He only changes it for new QBs, and he's got himself a talented sophomore quarterback this year. Ben Woolridge connects with wide receiver Ruben Mercado to get things going. Same drive, leave it up to Isaiah Floyd to put Foothill on the board early. He finds the gap and does a nice job following his blockers all the way to the end zone. 7-0 Falcons. The Pirates' answer, Ricky Walker, keeps this one for himself, weaving in and out of defenders, turning on the Jets, breezing by Falcons left and right. San Leandro converts the two, taking an early 8-7 lead. Second quarter, Woolridge keeping calm, cool, and collected in the pocket. He spots Mercado wide open for 6, 14-8 Falcons. Foothill feeling it in the second. Woolridge takes a good look, and it's Floyd downfield making the spectacular grab, tacking on another 6, and the Falcons up by 2 TDs. Special teams also wanted in on the action. Dario Dondero blocks the punt and picks up the loose ball, extending Foothill's lead 28-8. Less than a minute left in the second. It's the Woolridge-Floyd connection once again, 35-8 at the half. And if scoring TDs wasn't enough, Floyd with the outstanding defense. He gets up for the interception, taking it the other way. And Foothill cruises to victory with a final of 38-15. I caught up with the man himself, Isaiah Floyd, after the game.
So we came in this year really fired up. Had a great season last year. We had a big loss with Langley and Kearns. You know, it's always hard losing Division I athletes, but we have a great coaching staff and we have a great young quarterback and just a great team, and we just pulled through.
Each week, Stevens Creek Toyota brings us stories of athletes who have overcome adversity in their lives to succeed in school and in sports.
Robert, Jake King from Clayton Valley has just begun his senior year of high school, but it's what Jake has endured leading up to this year no one could imagine. only constant in Jake King's life. Jake's true test of adversity started when he was just a young kid.
So initially, when I was 8 years old, my father passed away. He had a heart attack in his sleep.
The loss of Jake's father was tough, but between his mother and 2 sisters, his family life still remained strong. While the bond stayed powerful, 2013 proved to be Jake's toughest test in life. His mom was diagnosed with breast cancer for the second time.
They came back around February of 2013, and she fought as hard as she could, and yeah, she was a fighter. She took it to the end, and she always just had a good spirit about it. She really just showed us how to fight, and she lost her battle of breast cancer in September of 2013.
All 3 siblings were separated, and Jake could not deal with the loss of his mom. His grades declined and personality was lost. Jake's older sister and family friend Becky noticed his condition and felt it would be best if Jake came to live with them.
It really it changed me. It put me on the right track, grade-wise, everything.
Jake treasures his sisters more than anything. He makes sure they both know they have a shoulder to lean on.
I need them to know that I'm there for them, and whatever I can do to help them, they're not alone. I'm just trying to be the best brother I can to them.
Jake relies on the game of football to keep his mind off the tough times he's endured. The Ugly Eagles family can't help but notice what a silent leader he is.
He's always been really physical and committed, but his athleticism has really improved. I think his attention to detail, like a lot of kids, but I think his even more than normal, has really grown. He knows his position inside and out so well that we've actually had him playing extra positions this year because I think he can branch out. But his maturity off the field is what's really made him the person he's been on the field.
I would definitely say he's a leader for this team. He may not say it or show it, but I look up to him.
Jake has learned over the course of the past 2 years, life must go on. Although his mom and dad might not be in the stands watching him play, Jake knows they're looking down and watching from above.
I know they're looking out for me and they're looking over me. My message is life's going to go on, and it's your choice of how you want to take it, and just take it in the positive direction.
You cannot prepare yourself to lose your own parents, but Jake King is taking his losses and forming a bright future ahead for himself and his sisters. It's amazing to see how far Jake has come along. He hopes to attend Sacramento State next year and then eventually become a police officer.
Yeah, he's doing a great job. Okay, once again this season, the San Francisco 49ers will present the Coach of the Week award every week with $500 going to the winning coach. We'll announce the first Coach of the Week winner in 2 weeks.
And Service by Medallion joins the show this season, and we will honor teamwork and teammates who partner together to make great plays. Medallion provides facility services for Silicon Valley's leading companies and corporate campuses. Service by Medallion, a partner you can count on, will award our first winner next week.
Coming up, Mission San Jose takes on Richmond.
But first, here's our first Chevron girls volleyball poll for the season.
It's Roller Hockey Mania here at the Silver Creek Sportsplex. We're going to teach you how to play roller hockey, and it's free. That's right, free. We'll lend you all the gear you need, teach you how to skate, how to use the stick, handle a puck, and play the game. It's huge fun and a great workout. We have classes for everyone from 8-year-olds through high school and even adult classes. Our website at GoToPlex.com has all the information. Learn roller hockey, and it's all free at the Silver Creek Sportsplex.
Guys, I got the jerseys. El Nino. Aquí. Spray Dan.
Oh, yeah.
Don Ovan.
Think that's me?
You guy. It's $40. Can you cover that?
I'll send it to you right now. Done.
Okay, got it. So Hat Trick Rick, he's the best player on our team. You get the ball, you give it to him.
Great.
Rick.
On your phone, online, on the go, Wells Fargo makes it easy to get banking done.
All right, Don, you're on. Nope, just kidding.
When an athlete is injured, you need the right help right away. StatMed Urgent Care has only experienced medical specialists on duty 7 days a week. With no appointment needed, on-site x-ray labs, and private exam rooms, you'll receive the best possible care right away. For immediate medical issues to routine care, StatMed has 2 locations in downtown Lafayette and in the Pleasant Hill Concord area near the Sun Valley Mall. StatMed Urgent Care, the right care right now.
Hi, we're from Mission San Jose, and we are Hell High Sports!
The Mission San Jose Warriors hosting a Thursday night game to open the season. The Warriors won their first league game in 8 years last season and look to build on that this year.
Yeah, and the Warriors are hosting Richmond at Tax Stadium Thursday night.
The Mission San Jose cheerleaders happy to see this season kick off in this Thursday night contest. The Warriors going to air early. Senior quarterback Bubba Guzman rolling and firing to Adil Bari, who's wide open 38 yards and an 8-0 Warriors lead. The Warriors looking for more, but here comes Edgar Mora for the Oilers with a big sack there. But unfazed is Bubba. Back to pass again, this time hitting Elliott 2 over the middle. Nice grab by 2 and a Mission San Jose first down. Later on, Bubba going over the middle again, this time Jason Chen, the tight end, making the grab and pounding his way in. After nightfall, the Warriors go to the ground game. This is Samir Hosseini, who had a big game for the Warriors. He's in 21-0 at the half. Richmond gets on the board in the third, a reverse handoff to Jefferson Quiome, who scampers home. But the Warriors get another score and a crazy play here as the ball is fumbled a couple of times and finally kicked into the end zone when the pile unfolded. Out with the ball is Elliott 2. It's a Warriors touchdown, and Mission San Jose very happy with an opening season victory at home.
The Valley Christian volleyball team starts their season next week.
The Warriors meeting up with Robert Bronstein to talk about their upcoming season.
We're at the Riker Center in Menlo Park with athletic fitness, creative arts, nature awareness. It's where goals are achieved. And here they are, the girls volleyball squad from Valley Christian, coming off a great year. Let's hear it, ladies. Right here with me is Ronica Stone. Ronica, finally a senior on this team, 4-year varsity starter on the team. Tell me about, you had a great summer. Tell me about that.
I got the opportunity to play for the youth national team, and we went to Peru. We had 12 girls on our team, but only 2 had experience playing internationally. So it was everyone else, all the other countries, they had a bunch of experience with all the other girls, and here we were, first time ever playing overseas. We ended up getting second in the world, lost to Italy, but it was a great experience. Everybody thought we were famous there, took a lot of pictures, signed a lot of autographs. It was great.
And what was the best part of Peru for you?
The food. I had great food every day. We weren't allowed to drink the water, so we got this drink called chicha. It's basically Kool-Aid, but it was great.
All right, very good. Here in the middle, Ashton Fleming, which is appropriate. Ashton, a great player on this team, and you guys had an outstanding year last year. Lost in the NorCal final game. Would like to go a little bit further, I know, this year. What is it going to take to do that?
Well, we have 4 new girls on the team, and we have a lot of returners. We have a total of 14 people, so we got a lot of returning people, so we know where it's at, and us seniors will be able to lead the team and kind of help guide the younger ones to a greater season. We're going to do a lot of team bonding this year, and I think that's going to help just build our camaraderie and get us better.
Ashton, your older brother is a great swimmer. How's he doing?
Pretty good. He just moved back home, so that's fun. Got a big mouth to feed, kind of.
Well, tell him I said hi. Over here, Tori Dilfer, and Tori will be setter on this team again, going to Texas Christian University next year. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Talk about playing in the West Catholic League, a very tough league, and what that does to prepare you for the playoffs, and you even see some of those teams in the playoffs.
I think it's kind of the best preparation we can get. We're playing against amazing teams that have these crazy legacies, and we kind of just get to experience the best competition during our league season. So we're totally ready by the time we're done with league, and we're ready for CCS and hopefully NorCal and state.
Good. Best of luck to the Valley Christian Warriors, coming off a great season, hoping for another great season this year. Ladies, take us out with a cheer.
Warriors on 3, 1, 2, 3, Warriors!
This season, OneHitAway.org will have concussion safety tips every week.
Here's Darren Sidibaka with this week's tip.
One Hit Away is your concierge for brain healing and brain health from sports-related concussions. While today's sports culture focuses on concussion prevention and concussion recognition, One Hit Away's focus is on brain healing and brain health, resulting from sports-related concussions. Because the brain continues to develop until the age of 25, it is vital to manage youth concussions conservatively to ensure optimal neurological development. One Hit Away understands your brain can change your game.
Coming up, the Wells Fargo Game of the Week, it's San Ramon Valley and Los Lomas next.
And later, we go behind the scenes with the De La Salle football program as Cal High Sports Bay Area continues.
Hi, my name's Tom McGraw. I'm the CEO of First National Bank of Northern California and the former Bellarmine Bell. Our bank is owned and operated locally by people who treat our customers like family. You can trust us to give your family or business the best banking services from a bank that's been around for over 50 years. And now we're in Sunnyvale at 425 South Matilda. Remember, go long and don't drop the ball at First National Bank of Northern California.
The San Francisco 49ers are committed to helping kids live a healthy, active lifestyle.
You're plenty fast enough. You're plenty fast. Exchange. Good. Go.
Check out 49ers.com/YF to see how you can get involved.
Cal High Sports Bay Area is brought to you by these fine companies who care about high school sports. By the Silver Creek Sportsplex, the largest indoor sports and fitness facility of its kind in the United States. Our doors are open to the public every day. Come see why people call us their home away from home. By Club Sport Fitness at the Silver Creek Sportsplex. Visit clubsport.com for a 3-day trial pass. By Chevron, every day your car takes care of you. Take care of it. Don't use low-quality gasoline that can leave deposits in the engine. Use the gas that cleans. Chevron with Techron. Care for your car. By Calpine, a generation ahead today. And by the Del Gran Dealer Group. Go to dgdg.com and be a happy car buyer.
Once again, this season, Wells Fargo Bank is presenting the Game of the Week. You can go to our CalHighSportsBayArea.com website right now to vote on next week's game. Each team to receive $500 right there on the field from Wells Fargo Bank.
That's awesome. I want to check.
You're not going to get one.
All right. This week, San Ramon Valley and Los Lomas got the most votes. The game played at Los Lomas High, and Robert was there.
The Los Lomas fans out in big numbers as the Knights play on their new field. Early on, the Knights with the ball. It's fumbled. Falling on it is Nick Mata. Hello, Mata. Hello, Fada. The Wolves driving after the turnover. Toss it out to Colin Clancy, and the senior captain is running hard for a first down. And then Clark Baker, the sophomore quarterback, drops back and then decides he's going to take it himself. And Baker, the touchdown maker, is into the end zone. The Wolves have a 7-0 lead. The Knights forced to punt back to receive is Robbie Funkhauser at midfield, and Robbie is bringing the funk and bringing the noise as he races 50 yards for another Wolves score, 14-0 still in the first. Later in the first, Baker dumps it off on the screen to Daniel Medley, who makes one man miss, then turns on the Jets before finally being tackled. And then moments later, Baker hands it to Colin Clancy, and Clancy with some fancy moves, and he is gone as San Ramon Valley takes a 21-0 lead. The Wolves at the doorstep one more time as Baker, a nice play action fake, and then fires into the end zone where Nick Kane is not willing to share his end zone with anyone. It's 28-0, and the game was suspended at that point as the lights never did come on. Kane here with the tackle as San Ramon Valley did win the game as it resumed Saturday morning. We talked with the Wolves Friday just after the game was suspended. And here they are off a very impressive start to tonight's game before the lights did not come on. The San Ramon Valley Wolves. Congratulations so far, guys. Right here with me is Nick Kane. Nick, a senior captain on this team. Nick, talk about, you guys had a nice start tonight, but obviously a long way to go in this season. How do you feel about this team so far?
We're young. We're hard-nosed. We got a lot to prove. That's it.
And what did you think of the way you guys started tonight?
We can do better.
We can do better. All right, very good. Right here, another senior captain, Jake Javier. Jake, you guys play in a very difficult league, East Bay League. What's it going to take for you guys to do some damage in that league?
We just got to keep physical. Just got to do what we do. You know, we're well coached, so we just got to work on stuff and keep working to try and beat. It's going to be competitive.
A little frustrating, natural. Just a little frustrating tonight, having the lights not come on after doing so well to start.
Yeah, I mean, it's frustrating, but can't do anything about it. We got to come out and play later.
Connor Sinclair, another senior captain on this team. Connor, talk about the guys behind you here, this group, and how hard you worked this summer and on the off season to get to this point.
This group is the best team I've ever been on. I love all these guys. I think we're a really close team this year. We've worked hard together, and we're really excited about this season.
All right, Colin Clancy, talk about the coaching staff, what they bring to this team, and where they're going to take you this year.
I think we're going to win an E-ball title. That's what I think we're going to do. This coaching staff is great. They're young. They're old. We got everything going on for us. We got experience. We got experience.
Yep, young and old. Very good. The San Ramon Valley Wolves, a little bit frustrating tonight, off to a great start. We'll finish the game at some point, but right now, congratulations on your work to get to this point, and best of luck the rest of the season, guys. Take us out with a cheer.
Let's go Wolves on 2-1-2.
Wolves! Each week, Lexus of Stevens Creek presents the Volunteer Award, part of their effort to encourage more people to volunteer in the community.
This week's Lexus of Stevens Creek Volunteer Award goes to Nicole Poach from St. Francis High School. When Nicole isn't playing field hockey, she is teaching young girls dance. Nicole has completed over 216 hours in the last 3 years. Nicole loves to promote self-confidence in young girls while bringing the community together. Nicole talks about why she loves to give back.
It brings the community together, and I really just like teaching younger people what it's like to grow up in a community of dance, because that's what I volunteered for over I think about 4 years now. And I just really like the community it brings, and I think that it's good to give back to people who are in need, and would love to have the opportunity that us people have in our Bay Area.
Coming up, San Lorenzo battles Washington.
I'm Taylor Lambert, just outside Dallas, Texas at AT&T Stadium, where the Cowboys play their home games. De La Salle also down here in Texas this week. They are playing Trinity High School in a big nationally televised game. We have the build-up all week long. We'll show you exactly what it's like to be a De La Salle Spartan. That after the break.
Cal High Sports Bay Area is brought to you by these fine companies who care about high school sports. By Stevens Creek Toyota, the #1 Toyota dealership in the Bay Area. Stevens Creek Toyota, it's where the deals are. By Mere Orthopedic Specialists, providing leading-edge care for athletes of all ages. By First National Bank of Northern California, delivering quality products and services to businesses and individuals while enhancing the economic environment of our communities. And by Catering by 5, outstanding meals for your next party wherever it is. Catering by 5, High Five Pizza, and High Five at the Plex.
Back at the Silver Creek Sportsplex with more opening week action from the NCS with the Mission Valley League power. Washington opening on the road against San Lorenzo. The Huskies struggling with just 2 wins last season, but a big turnout this year looking to turn it around.
Yeah, the Rebels won just 1 league game last year, and we're looking to match that if they could open up with a win at home Friday afternoon.
90-plus temperatures didn't stop the Rebels Spirit Squad from showing out. And to the game we go. First quarter, Washington on the attack. It's Mark Colbert fighting his way in for a 10-yard TD to put the Huskies up early. Later, the Huskies would force a turnover deep in Rebel territory, and that would set this up. Colbert from 3 yards out. It's 14-0 Washington. On the ensuing kickoff, Quincy Culpepper takes it back. He looks around, finds a seam, then a crease, and there he goes. Quincy turning on the Jets, hustling downfield, a 90-yard kickoff return for touchdown, lead cut 14-7. But back comes Washington. Robbie Muntz finds L. Joshua Allen cutting across the middle. He would stroll deep into San Lorenzo territory, and that would lead to, guess what? Another Colbert TD run. This one from a couple yards out. Then later in the second, Muntz goes up top and finds Jordan Burnham for the touchdown, 36-7 at that point. Rebels score a late touchdown here as Culpepper strolls in from 10 yards out, but it would not be enough. Washington cruises in this one by a final score of 36-13. Colbert with a big game on the ground for the victorious Huskies.
This season, we're going to bring you exclusive access to the De La Salle football program.
That's right. Our cameras will be following the Spartan football team as it plays one of the nation's toughest schedules, looking to win another state title. Our Taylor Lambert is taking the lead on this, and he joins us now.
Marissa, the season with De La Salle will be an extensive inside look at the nation's best high school football program. We'll bring you unprecedented coverage from game preparation to game day to the personal stories that make the Spartans the best of the best. Tonight we start with De La Salle's first scrimmage and the team's preparation for its opener in Dallas, Texas.
Vince Lombardi said, "A man's character is determined by his commitment to excellence, regardless of what field endeavor he may choose." I believe when the students make a commitment to play football here, then they too will make that commitment to excellence. It's a choice. This is what we do. We play football.
The history of the De La Salle football team will make your head spin. How about a 413 win, 26 loss overall record since 1979? Ranked number 1 nationally 7 times. But that's all in the past. And this season begins now. Preseason football. The pit scrimmage gives De La Salle a chance to round out their skills before the Spartans open their season in Texas. After a state title last season, head coach Justin Allenbaugh looks to keep his team sharp.
A lot of the tradition of De La Salle has been tough, hard-hitting, relentless defense. Our defense sucked last year. And our road to redemption starts now. You guys got to be way better than we were last year. We're undisciplined, we were lazy, we didn't hit. I hate it. Every time I see that state championship game, it makes me want to barf. You guys got to earn that back.
And keep in mind, the Spartans won that state title game. DLS keeps its goals high. And while De La Salle plays well on this day, the defense still isn't where the coaches want it to be.
Just out of curiosity. Hey, that's your guy.
And while the defense needs work on this day, the offense is doing work.
Hey, just try to get that head around sooner, all right? Your depth looked good. It looked like your head was slow getting around. I'm already telling you touchdown right here on this guy. This guy settling his feet. That's touchdown. Go, throw the post. Go. Randall! There we go, kid! That a baby, Randall! Nice shot, sweetie!
The heartbeat of any DLS offense is the line. And this season, after not getting much playing time last year, Blake Wardy is looking to step in at starting right tackle.
Last year I was on the bench and I hated it, and everybody does, and this year I just can't wait. I've always wanted to play high school varsity football and start.
Gioso, you need to cut better.
Go, Nick.
And we're expecting a lot from him. If a lot of our offensive line and defensive line are two-way guys, and he's going to have to be a guy that we kind of locked down at right tackle. We had a great right tackle last year, Ogburn, and he's going to have to fill in those shoes pretty well.
Wardy's game looks sharp right now, and the Spartans will need him as they board their flight to Dallas. The Spartans look at this trek to Dallas as a business trip. The entire weekend revolves around this single game against Trinity, a top 100 team nationally. But De La Salle does take time out for one pleasure stop, the JFK Memorial Plaza. And since we're having fun, we give the camera to starting quarterback Anthony Sweeney.
My boy thinking about the game on Saturday. He caught his attention. Yeah, what you thinking about?
Emotion and the corner, the wide receiver goes to the outside, comes inside.
Oh, look at the dance, boy. He did. Ah! Oh, Grant, give us a hair flip.
Hair flip, man.
Come on. He just did it. He's still over here dancing. We went away for about a minute and a half, came back. Miles, look at that. We're here.
And when the team arrives at the 6th floor, where Lee Harvey Oswald shot that fateful shot, the players get caught up in that moment of history.
It's just a blessing to be here. It's just crazy to see, what, Lee Harvey Oswald is saying. And, just to see, I watched these videos when I was younger, and, just to see where it actually happened, it's just crazy. So I think right now it's just overwhelming right now just to be out here in Texas and Dallas. So, it's just a blessing to be out here.
But we are here for the game. A game between two highly touted programs. National powerhouse and top-ranked De La Salle in its first trip ever to Texas in program history, taking on Texas mainstay, Trinity High School.
They're a good team. They're a good team, big team. Quarterback and the running back are very, very good players. Hopefully we can contain them and we can score some points, minimize what they do.
Looking forward to it a lot. Just seeing me back on the field once again. My mom's a little shaky, but that's a mom thing. My dad's excited. It's going to be fun. It really is. Can't wait. Yeah.
The Spartans are ready, and Trinity High School awaits. Tune in next week for all the behind-the-scenes footage from the game in Texas as De La Salle aims to stay atop the national rankings. Next week, we'll show you how the Spartans did in Dallas and their preparation for their next game against the Serra Padres.
That's right, meeting their old friend Patrick Walsh, and Serra gave him a battle last year. Should be good. Thanks, Taylor. Thank you.
All right, Synergy Environmental Solutions cleans up environmental hazards, asbestos, mold, and all the dirty work for Bay Area schools, corporations, and homes. So each week, Synergy honors the athletes who do the dirty work on the field. We'll have our first winner next week.
Coming up, it's Cal vs. Pitt in tonight's second Togo's Monster game.
And later, thrilling volleyball action as Amador Valley takes on Monroe Catholic.
At Club Sports San Jose at Silver Creek Sportsplex, a healthier you is just a few steps away. Because when you exercise, you feel stronger, happier, and energized. Keep motivated with the latest group fitness classes, functional training, and signature member experience that has earned Best Health Club awards year after year. With expert training staff, the latest in fitness technology, and a bright, spacious setting, you'll find the space and support you need to live well. Call today for a tour and a complimentary trial.
Devcon Construction is #1 in the Bay Area and Silicon Valley because of trust. 95% of our business comes from repeat customers. They know the customer is our top priority. That's why Devcon was the choice for the 49ers' new stadium and for the new Earthquake Stadium. Devcon was also chosen when outstanding schools like Bellarmine, St. Francis, St. Ignatius, and Mitty wanted the very best, on time and on budget. Top Bay Area companies know Devcon is the best choice whether it's new construction or renovation. Devcon Construction, helping to build the best in Silicon Valley.
The Rikers Center for Human Enhancement offers a range of programs in the athletic fitness department designed to train athletes of all ages and abilities. Our programs range from Rise Up for student athletes 9 and older to Pinnacle and team training sessions for more advanced athletes with a specific far-reaching goal. Or sign up for Core and get a customized workout plan designed for whatever intensity or ability level you want to achieve. From Pinnacle to Core, the Rikers Center has a program to help you achieve your goals. So it's simple. If you've got goals, come to the Rikers Center.
This is Dr. Michael Miklich of Muir Orthopedic Specialists on the sideline with the Monte Vista High School Mustangs. And you're watching Cal High Sports Bay Area.
What a matchup we have for you here in week 1 as California takes on Pittsburgh here at Pittsburgh High School. Both of these teams made deep runs into the NCS playoffs last year, and they look to continue that. Losing a lot of players on both sides of the ball, but they also return some incredible players. For Pittsburgh, Charlie Ramirez, Coach Vic Galley told me he just has a nose for the ball with 108 tackles last year to go along with 8 sacks and 4 interceptions. And he'll be matched up with California's Justin Locklear, a 1,000-yard rusher from last year, and that was with him splitting the carries. And Coach Bellecci for California says this team is motivated by a fear of failure. They want to do better than that NCS semifinal appearance last year. Should be a great one, 2 great teams, and that's why we made it the monster game. Let's go.
Opening night would be a good night for defenses, at least early on. First quarter passes deflected, and Ryan Shell for California dives and makes a great play on the ball, but the Cal drive would stall. Later in the first, here comes Charlie Ramirez. He just got a knack for the ball, blocks the punt. Mason Collins scoops and scores, and the Pirates are off and running 7-0 after that. Second quarter, Christian Young completes to Tyrone Roberts, who breaks a big one, but here comes Shell, who catches him from behind, forces a fumble, and Cal would recover. Hustle points for Mr. Shell. On the ensuing drive, Cal would try a field goal, but Pitt makes another big block and turns away the Grizzlies. Third quarter, Isaiah Turner gets the Pitt offense rolling, spinning his way in for a 15-yard score, and that made it 14-0 Pitt. Cal looking to get something going, but the Pirates make another play on defense. Roberts makes a great leaping interception. Later in the quarter, Turner breaks through the line, and there he goes, finally dragged down, but not after a 40-yard run, and that would lead to this. Cameron Barr, 15-yard touchdown. Great work at the goal line, allowing the Pirates to go up 21-0. Later, after another Pitt forced turnover, Turner scores his second touchdown of the game. Pitt rolls in this one 28-0. Charlie Ramirez and the Pitt defense pitching a shutout. Turner with over 100 yards and 2 touchdowns on the night, but Ramirez with the big game, and so we made him talk about it.
Well, first of all, that wasn't even supposed to be a block, but like I just felt like the defense had to make a play, and I just stepped up and saw the chance. I've taken a lot, but I got to just let my brothers lead, and I'll lead them. They keep leading me, and I keep giving it back. Well, we've really missed a lot of players from last year, but we just have a bunch of fighters and people who are willing to get the ball, and that's all we need.
In Pittsburgh with the Monster Game, I'm Jack Washer, Cal High Sports Bay Area.
Thursday night volleyball action between Mount Diablo and John Sweat. First set, good dig by Tamiko Huey. Tita twitch and bump sets out to Kayla Thorne, who dekes the block. Sweat takes game 1 25-21. Second set, Diablo bumps it over, but Caitlin Lorenco knocks the overpass back for a kill. And later in the set, more Lorenco, this time taking the feed from Twitchin. Sweat takes set 2 25-15. Diablo hung around. This is Angie Mancall coming in from the outside to help spark a Red Devil rally, and they would take set 3 25-23. Fourth set, Martha Hutchinson passes it up to Twitchin, who feeds it back to Hutchinson, and she tools it off the block. And then later in the fourth, long rally between the two teams, but finally Cynthia Davis finishes it off with a kill. Quite a rally there, and John Sweat wins 3-1 and opens up their season just the way they would like it, with a big W.
Each week, May Industries honors a team of excellence that is doing great work, just like the construction work being done for more than 40 years by May Industries. This week's May Industries team of excellence is the South squad at the Charlie Wiedemeyer All-Star football game. The South getting the job done, taking home the victory in their last high school football game, a team of excellence just like May Industries.
Coming up, Ignacio Valley and Albany battling their first game of the year.
But first, here's our first Chevron Top 10 football poll of the season.
Cal High Sports Bay Area is brought to you by these fine companies who care about high school sports. By Wells Fargo, proud sponsor of the Game of the Week. By Lexus of Stevens Creek. Lexus of Stevens Creek is once again sponsoring the Volunteer Scholarship Award. 5 scholarships worth a total of $10,000 will be handed out at the annual Cal High Sports Banquet. By Tony and Alba's Pizza and Pasta. Come check out our sports event packages. And by the Rica Center, where goals and dreams become a reality.
Back at the Silver Creek Sportsplex with the Ignacio Valley Warriors, who hope to get off to a fast start as they did last season, winning 3 of their first 4 games.
Absolutely. Albany also started off with a bang last year, winning their first 2. The Cougars hosting Ignacio Valley to start this season Friday night. The Albany cheer squad getting the Cougar faithful pumped up for the home opener against Ignacio Valley. First quarter winding down with neither team getting much going, but that would change as Kenneth Singleton jumps on the loose ball and the Cougs are in business. Singleton would do it on the offensive end as well, punching it in to give the Cougs a 6-0 lead. Back come the Warriors in the second as quarterback Andrew Leonard fakes the give and he keeps it on the bootleg all the way around the end for the touchdown, and we're tied at 6-all. Albany driving again, but they're facing 4th and long as Gampo Tashi airs it out to Keo Don Pedro, who makes the great sliding catch. Singleton would score. It's 14-6 Cougs. Fast forward to the 4th and a huge play here. The Warriors going for the go-ahead score, but they fumble at the goal line and Albany survives the scare. The Cougars drive all the way down the field looking to put it away, but Ignacio Valley comes up with a huge interception to get the ball back. 5 minutes to go. The Warriors offense trailing 21-14 looking to tie it, but that man Kenneth Singleton again coming up with the big sack. Albany just needs to run out the clock in just over a minute left, but the ball comes out again. Jaime Silva jumps on it, and all of a sudden the Warriors have life. Ignacio Valley gets within striking distance, and Hadari Cooper takes it in on the pitch into the end zone, and the Dubs within a point. They go for 2 in the win, but the Albany D holds strong to deny the conversion, and the Cougars find a way to escape with a thrilling 21-20 win to open the 2015 season.
The Moreau Catholic Mariners head through the tunnel and get ready to take on Amador Valley. First set, Jane Bergen bumps it over the net, only to be turned right back by Mariah Lark, who gets the tip block inbounds. The Dons would respond. Catherine Zhao puts up a high set that is slammed through the defense by Ellen Olson to take the first 25-16. Moreau strikes first in the second set with Katie Cameron setting up Kiana Taylor for a major spike that just gets inbounds for the point. And it would be all Dons from there as Zhao puts one up in the far corner for Olsen, and her spike is just too hot to handle, and they take the second set. In the third set, thinking about a sweep, Mahalia Jackson pounds it right into the defense to give her team a 26-25 lead and a game point opportunity. But the Mariners had other ideas as Katrina King puts up the set and Keena Taylor buries it home for a 30-28 win to keep her team alive. On to the fourth set, Mariners think they have a great block, but it's saved by a diving shot that Ariana Brooks would send home and give the Dons an early lead. And late in the set, Bergen bumps it over to Zhao, who finds Olsen yet again on the far side, and she slams it into the corner to break it open. And the Dons would go on to win this one in 4 sets, a great way to start off the season for Amador Valley.
DGDG.com is with us this season, and once again they bring us the Be Happy Play.
This week's Be Happy Play goes to Elliott 2 from Mission San Jose. With the ball loose on the ground, Elliott keeping his eye on the ball the entire time, and he picks up the loose ball on the ground. Just wait a minute, Elliott has it! Look at that, Mission San Jose with the touchdown, and he is very happy about it. Elliott doing work in the first game of the season, and he's going to show some love to the camera right here. Way to go, Elliott, in this week's Be Happy Play.
Go to DGDG.com to find out how you can be a happy car buyer.
Coming up, it's Play of the Week. Here's one of the contenders. We'll announce the winner next.
But first, here's this week's training tip from our good friends at the Rikus Center.
Hi, I'm Coach Tim Dempsey. Today's training tip is a dumbbell row. I'm going to make sure his left side scapula is stabilized on the bench. He's going to grab a dumbbell, bring his elbow up to here, making sure that his spine is stable as well, okay? Up and down, we might want to go 5 to 6, 10 repetitions. A lot of it depends on what kind of weight you have. To make it a little bit harder, to get a little bit more core recruitment, I'm going to ask him to move his hand out, still making sure his left scapula is pulled back. He's going to bring the elbow up again, hold for a pause, and down again. Again, making sure his spine is straight and everything is stable.
Once again this season, the winner of the Play of the Week will receive an invitation to our end of the season awards banquet at EA Sports.
39 weeks away.
At least. I don't have a date yet, but we'll let you know.
All right, we like to show some contenders first and then the final play of the night in this week's Play of the Week.
Play of the Week.
Lots of Logan plays this week. Rahilio Reyes spots Nashawn Wright in the corner of the end zone. Reyes and Nashawn doing everything right there. Isaiah Floyd from Foothill had himself a night. Besides his 3 TDs, Floyd also showing off his skills on defense. Looking forward to watching the Floyd show this season. A little volleyball action. Caitlin Lorenko doing work at the net for John Sweat. And Donovan Kimball, height 6'2", weighing in at 174, is making defenders miss left and right. Donovan making his presence felt in this season opener. YV's Andrew Leonard looks around and decides, why not? I'll just keep this one for myself. Leonard goes around the outside and shoots straight up field for 6. YV pulling out a last-minute win to get their first W of the season. And out to SRV we go, and guess what? It's still light outside. Just kidding. But Robbie Funkhauser might just have the best name ever. It's time for some Uptown Funk You Up. Uptown Funk You Up. A 50-yard punt return for Robbie. Charlie Ramirez doing his job on special teams. He blocks the punt and Mason Collins capitalizes. Pitt with a strong start to start the season. Another blocked punt, this one coming from Dario Dondero at Foothill. He not only blocks the punt but also gets the TD. Check out Ricky Walker on the other side for San Leandro. He's going to take matters into his own hands. He goes right up the middle, escapes a host of Falcons, and he is off and running right there for a touchdown. And we have arrived at the Play of the Week. Check out Amari Davis from Logan on the punt return. Amari takes a good look around before making his way upfield, dodging Lancers left and right before scampering in for the TD. Check out the great footwork by Amari one more time in slow-mo. Amari, guess what? You've just earned yourself the very first invitation to the banquet. You can go ahead and pick out your suit and tie right now, Amari Davis. Congratulations.
That's the Play of the Week, and that's Cal High Sports Bay Area for this week. Thanks for watching. I'm Robert Braunstein.
And I'm Marissa Levis. Join us next week when we meet the D1 Midi Volleyball star with a heart of gold. We'll see you then.